This is the Mk7.5 Golf GTI, arguably the best bang for buck hot hatch on the market right now. And this is the Zaero gloss black body kit, which is arguably the Golf GTI of body kits. Let me explain. That's because it looks the bollocks, it doesn't break the bank, and it comes from Germany, so the quality is amazing. And even better, if you're fitting it at home, it's super easy to install. Plus a little bonus today, we've got a set of these wonderful AU10s going on Connor's Golf GTI. So what's included with the kit? Up front, you've got this very nice, cleanly designed front splitter that's one piece, so it's a very simple and easy install. Down the side, we've got these spicy side skirts, and these have a flare on each side, which basically carries on from the front splitter all the way down to the rear diffuser. Let's talk about that now. Up the rear, we've got the rear diffuser. That's got the flares here, which carry on from the side skirt, and then you've got this kind of double tier design, which feels very Lamborghini, which is in keeping with it being part of the badge group. Last but 100% not least is the rear spoiler. Now this doesn't look much off the car, but installed, without a doubt, this is the best spoiler you can buy for this chassis of car, no questions asked. I mentioned earlier that this is from Germany, and this kit is actually TUV approved, which means it's passed some very strict German regulations about having products on the road. And all that means for you is, you know, the quality of this kit is amazing. Since the last video, Connor has actually been busy. He's had his windows tinted to this blackout tint, so he's gonna have loads of problems with the police, and he's also removed the rear window wiper, so when he's driving, he's not gonna be able to see anything behind him. So top marks for you there, mate. This is now starting to tie into a bit of a stormtrooper look, so I'm hoping you're gonna be doing a wrap on the roof.
Yeah, black roof next.
Black roof, okay, and the kit, this is gonna look amazing. So now it's time to install the kit. Let's get the car on the ramp and get started. By the way, I just need to caveat that I don't walk around like this all the time. I've got a bent neck at the minute because I pulled a muscle whilst getting out of bed. So before we get the stuff on the car, you've got to prep it, and every single product from Zaero comes with a fitting kit. So it's gonna have your 3M tape or your nuts and bolts if it's for side skirts and all the rest of it. At the moment, I'm already getting busy because this is some adhesive promoter. I'm gonna put it onto the spoiler like this, apply the 3M tape, and then lay that onto the boot of the car, nice and easy.
Right, Jack's prepping the spoiler, Kai's prepping the side skirts, ready to get these on the car. Nice and easy, just a nice long line along the length of the side skirt, and that just helps hold it into place with some OEM screws on the side of the car. Jack actually prepping product. Does this bring you back to the good old days?
Mate, this brings me back to like circa 2018, 2019. That was when I was like, this was all I was doing, day in, day out, every single day.
And now look where you are.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies. What, I'm back to square one?
Back to square one.
Yeah, basically fitting Golf spoilers. You obviously are going to need to make sure there's no like muck and stuff and dust on the spoilers, so make sure that's all sorted. And then once that's done, adhesive promoter on the top, we're basically going to be putting this where the spoiler is going to adhere, which is kind of around these edges here. I've already done this before, I'm pre-trained, so I know exactly where to put it, but might be worth lining up the spoiler so you know roughly where it's gonna stick down. And this will basically just make the surface super nice and ready for that 3M tape.
Jack, line it up and give them a sneak peek.
You want a sneak peek? At the moment, this looks like matted. Obviously, there is a film over the top. It's not that we've just picked one from the back of the warehouse. Right, let's remove this 3M back in. Here's a little top tip as well. When you're putting these on, don't remove all of the 3M tape in one go, because then you're gonna literally put it down and it's going to be on the back of the car like that. You just remove just a tiny little bit, sort of fold it back, and then once you've got it on the car, you've then got a little tab, pull it out. Spoiler looks like super floppy when it's not on the actual car, but the minute it's on the car, it becomes super sturdy and easy to line up.
So the spoiler goes from floppy to hard when it's on the car?
Yeah, this should be an awkward place for, well, I was going to say for me to go hard, I meant for this. It would be an awkward place, to be fair. I'm in the spoiler, but sure. Moving on.
So to make sure the side skirts are solid on the car, you also get these little plastic brackets. And what they do is you have one screw that goes through the bracket and then will also go through the side skirt. And then the other screw uses an OEM torque screw underneath the car to secure the side skirt to the car, so it's nice and solid. Then if you come around the front, you have another torque screw that comes out just here, and then it will just go through the new side skirt using the OEM hole just to make sure it's nice and secure and no drilling required on the car, which is always a bonus.
Yeah, I can already tell that's going to look sick.
Right, so the spoiler is on. Let's do the most satisfying ASMR. Look at that, Connor.
That looks so sick. You can see why I want the roof black though.
Yeah,
so it all flows in
really
nicely.
good.
But no, that looks so nice.
What a difference. This should be one of them things you wait to like the absolute last minute to do, but I can't resist.
Just the finishing touch.
Even that, look how machined that is. There is not even like a micron of, that is like perfect size and shape. It's a German engineering and it's very good. So we've raised the car up in the air now, side skirts are done, spoilers done. It's now time to get under the front of the car, do the splitter, and under the back of the car to do the diffuser, and then we'll take a little look at the wheels. So you might have seen the video recently, which Connor did with his eBay springs. You see how that turned out. This is the eBay diffuser, and
this came on the car, by the way. I did not buy this.
all right, sure, whatever floats your boat, mate. This is what you get when you get an eBay diffuser. It doesn't fit at all. There's all gaps around here. Quality in the finish.
This is actually held on with a cable tie.
Is it actually?
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah, look, drift car. Mate, we've got zip ties here. We've got zip ties here. We've got zip ties over here. So actually lining these up side by side, they're similar in design ethos, but you can just see how much more refined the Zaero one is. Like this is just a straight line. Yes, you've got the same fins, but look how much more aggressive these are. You've got the sort of double tier to it as well. I know that I'm biased because I love Zaero stuff, but this is just better all round. And I think this is just like a TCR rep or something.
Yeah, I think it's an eBay TCR rep.
Yeah, you've got running paint down the side here.
Yeah, we don't worry about that.
Yeah, we just leave that. It's all bent up as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just get this crap off, man. This car needs to be looking fresh. Connor, do you care if I accidentally like scratch this diffuser?
No, you can
Cutting
scratch
these-
the diffuser.
All right, just because otherwise these cable ties are going to be a bit of a...
What? Jack's going to get defeated by a cable tie?
Never. See that? They look at me in fear. Oh, there we go. I might have to put some gloves on, otherwise I'm going to get these little keyboard hands dirty.
You're a changed man now, you don't fit spoilers anymore.
I know, literally.
Kai's just prepping the front bumper, ready for the splitter to go on. Got to make sure this surface is nice and clean to ensure the 3M tape sticks to it perfectly. But the splitter is all prepped and looking fresh. I cannot wait to see this on the car.
Okay, let's see how easy this comes off. Oh, there you go. That's what happens.
Easy peasy. You're going to get your office jeans dirty.
Oh no! Right, once I've got the diffuser off, you can see these two mounting point brackets, and Zaero very handily give you these little clips, which are essentially like threads. So that goes in there like that, and then what's going to happen is, because this diffuser, the Zaero diffuser, sits a little bit lower, you're going to have this spacer that sits there, and then this screw is going to go through the diffuser and hold it in place like that. So it's going to be nice and solid and not floppy like the
Much
previous
more
one.
solid than the eBay one.
Correct. Kai was just saying that it goes on like a glove, and then he was having problems with his 3M tape. Oh wow. Yeah mate, it's gonna look so good.
What have you just found?
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh, is that a cockroach? Is that
What?
cricket?
That is straight from Japan.
Bro, what's its
What the
head?
hell? Look at the size of it.
That's a madness.
Why was that in my bumper?
Because we're going to be clipping this in. This plastic film actually goes over the clips, and it's a lot easier to just peel it back slightly first, because otherwise if you clip it in, you're going to be spending forever and a day trying to get rid of the plastic by the clips. So that's just a little top tip there. But don't peel it all the way back, because otherwise you might scratch it whilst you're putting the diffuser on. Let's see how easy or hard this is to clip in. Line her up. Oh, my stiff neck don't help.
No issues.
Not at all. Look at this. Just, I've not even clipped this in. Look how much better that is than the other one.
Yeah, that is perfect.
That's not even clipped in. So much better. We're now going to put the fixing in the middle here. Again, as I said, that just goes between there. This is going to go. Is it good then?
Tell you what, you've still got it.
Fitting car parts is like being a hairdresser. You can always come back to it, you know, it's just a skill you've got in your back pocket. The Zaero diffuser comes with these push clips. Basically, the OEM diffuser has like these like poles. We basically want to take out any existing sort of screw hardware that's in there, take that out, bore it out with a 7mm drill bit, and that means that this is going to go straight in nice and easy. Top tip, take out the top of the plastic rivet, come round on the inside like this, and then you can dash that up through there and then through the other side, and then push this in through the hole. So the diffuser is on, no more cable ties. Let's have a little look at the fitment. You can see this is what I was talking about with the German engineering with Zaero. This stuff is millimeter perfect. Looks amazing. Really, really cool.
And definitely more aggressive than the eBay one.
100%.
It even sticks out more, like from the back.
And obviously, if you've got a stock car It's going to be a night and day difference. Obviously, in this case, we're taking from like an aftermarket diffuser to an aftermarket diffuser, so it's still a step on from that. So if you've got a stock car, this is going to look worlds apart.
Right, we are just nut and bolting the splitter to the front of the car. You can fit this with just self-tappers, but we want it to be extra secure, so Kai's just getting some nut and bolts in there now.
So the kit is on the car and it looks amazing, but we're going to make it look better still because it's now time to put on the limited edition AU10s. Now these are an 18-inch by 8J ET30. They look amazing in this liquid metal finish. I'm very, very excited to see this on the car. But there's one thing I need to mention before that, because we have a very special offer on at the moment. If you treat yourself to a set of AU10 wheels, you'll actually get 10% off your Zaero kit with that purchase. These wheels fit loads of different chassis of cars, and Zaero have a load of different kits for a load of different cars as well. We also understand that with Christmas coming up, budget for spending on yourself might be a little bit tight, but we do have finance options on the store. Klarna is an option, so make sure you check that out when going to purchase. Subject to approval and all the other terms and conditions. We're going to get this car up in the air, get the new wheels on the car. I've got a bent neck and a hurting neck, so actually I'm now going to disappear and Connor's going to fit his wheels onto his car.
It's about time I do something.
It is, yeah, and I can't do it because I'm literally like a robot right now.
Right, first things first, stock wheels need to come off. We don't worry about that. No one's telling me I don't work on my own car. I fit that Zaero gel badge, now I'm taking my own wheels off. As is tradition when we're changing wheels, we've got the scales. We're going to weigh the stock wheels and then weigh the AU10s and see what the difference is. 21.7, we'll call it 21.7 because I have my finger on it. AU10s, let's see what these are. 18.6 with my finger. That's 3 kilos lighter per corner. Even with a thicker sidewall, that's made such a big difference. Right, I'm excited to see how these are going to look. The silver with the white, chef's kiss. It should even drive better. We'll see. Right, how's that looking? Fitment's going to be tight. Hopefully when we lower it down, it drops in a bit, but they're looking sick. That is all the wheels now fitted. Rear fitment's looking nice. The front is looking a little bit pokey, so we might have to go down a size on the spacers, but let's get it lowered to the floor and see how it looks. Right, it's lowered on the floor, but before we took the wheels up, it's very pokey, especially on the front. I'm still running 15mm spacers from the stock wheels, so what we might do is just lift it up and try it with no spacers at all. And I think that might be perfect fitment with no spacers. Right, we've taken the spacers off the front and I think that is so much better. There's no more crazy poke anymore. We've kept the spacers on the rear. I will probably go down to like a 10mm because it's a 15mm at the moment. So we're gonna leave the rears for now and we'll put a 10mm on further down the line. But this front, I would say that's perfect with no spacer needed. So we're gonna torque the wheels up now and I will show you the final result.
So the car's complete. Connor, what do you think, most importantly? This is your car.
I love it. I think it looks so good.
What a difference this has made.
Massive difference.
The kit just all comes together. I think the wheels have made a massive difference. I'm not gonna lie, I hated your stock wheels.
Yeah, same.
This looks now like a completely different car.
Yeah, I love it.
It makes the car just feel a lot more expensive.
It does, yeah. My favourite part is the rear 3/4 with the spoiler and the diffuser. I think that is my favourite look.
I actually think the front splitter looks 10 out of 10, but then the way the side skirts are as well and how it all just sort of comes together, bang on.
Yeah.
I want to bring your attention to one other thing. Sorry, I just interrupted you there. A wild M140's appeared, and sorry, my bent neck is still bent. Just when I thought Zaero had designed the best spoiler ever made, I feel like they've gone and outdone themselves with this one for the M140. This looks so sick. I think this is, I'm going to put this out there now, I think this is going to be the most popular product we've ever sold.
You reckon?
I'm not even joking. I think this is going to be like just as popular as like M-Star mirror caps.
Yeah, it does look sick.
Think about all the different cars and stuff that this fits, all the different 1 Series, 120s, 118 was. Anyway, that looks amazing. Let's just have another walk around your car, mate.
This is my favourite view,
Yeah.
down here. You get the diffuser, the spoiler, and the wheels.
We need a new exhaust, don't we?
Yeah.
And actually, mate, the step down from, because you had 19s on the car originally,
Yeah.
the step down from 19s to 18s, you're not losing anything actually, are you, in
No.
terms of like aesthetic?
And it drives really nice. It's because I've gone up a tyre size. So
Yeah.
I've gone from rubber band tyres to a bit of a meatier sidewall.
It feels more at home, this sort of fitment on this
Yeah.
car, doesn't it? And on that note then, we are going to wrap up today's video. The car is looking amazing. The next step for Connor is going to be performance. We're going to make it sound amazing with an intake, an exhaust, and also going to get a tuning box on the car to add some performance to the car. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, whilst this offer is live, if you love the wheels, treat yourself to a set of wheels this Christmas and you'll get a Zaero kit at a discounted price. Definitely take advantage of that whilst you can. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, leave us a comment, and we'll see you in next week's video.